gray to join the Union Blue, right?
That was one of them. Yeah,
To join or to wear the Union
That was in the
Blue?
middle. The first tune and the last one were Old Man Moon. He'll grab you by your pigtails and make you holler. And the last one was Sailing Down the Chesapeake Bay. Thank you very much for joining us.
When the dikes of quaint old Holland nor the city by the sea stands a queer old-fashioned windmill, and it seems to beckon me to the land of peace and romance. Those tulips bloom so fair, where the little maid of Holland is waiting for me there. It's tulip time in Holland. Tulips I know are lonely. It's tulip time in Holland. It's blooming for me only. I'd give the world if I could be right there beside her on the gilded sea. They live in Holland. Tulips are calling me. When the springtime comes to Holland, when the fragrant tulips grow, it is like a spot from heaven, transported here below. By the fancy I can see her in that garden by the sea, where we stroll along the tulips, but he's not over for me. It's tulip time in Holland. Tulips I know are lonely. The sweetest lips in Holland are blooming for me only. And I could be back there beside her by the Gilder Sea. It's tulip time in Holland. Tulips are calling me. It's tulip time in Holland. Tulips I know are lonely. The sweetest lips in Holland are blooming for me only. I'd give the world if I could be back there beside her by the Gilder Sea. Tulips are in Holland. Tulips are calling me. Okay, I'm guessing the guitars are out of tune.
I don't think so.
That was just a wild guess. I didn't perceive it to be the case.
You out of tune?
Nope.
Oh, good. Where have you been, Billy boy, Billy boy? Oh, where have you been, charming Billy? I've been off to seek a wife, she's the darling of my life. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. Did she ask you to come in, Billy boy, Billy boy? Did she ask you to come in, charming Billy? Yes, she asked me to come in with a dimple on her chin. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. Did she set for you you a chair, Billy boy, Billy boy? Did she set for you a chair, charming Billy? Yes, she set for me a chair, combing down her yellow hair. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. Did she ask you for a ride, Billy boy, Billy boy? Did she ask you for a ride, charming Billy? Yes, she asked you for a ride, said she'd sit right by my side. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. Why should you wed, Billy boy, Billy boy? Why should you wed, charming Billy? I could find myself, I could find happiness. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. Can she bake a cherry pie, Billy boy, Billy boy? Can she bake a cherry pie, charming Billy? She can bake a cherry pie, 'cause the cat can wink his eye. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. How old is she, Billy boy, Billy boy? How old is she, charming Billy? She is 6 times 7, 28 plus 11. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. She's a pretty little dear and she lives uptown. Her daddy is a butcher and his name is Brown. Her beauty is of high renown and she's the girl for me. Her eyes are bright as diamonds and her teeth are as bright as pearls. You can bet your boots that she's handsome, and you bet she's one of the girls. She's a pretty little dear and she lives uptown. Her daddy is a butcher and his name is Brown. Her beauty is of high renown. She's the girl for me. We're gonna be married tomorrow night. I asked her pop and he said alright. I feel so bully that I've a notion to get tight, but I know that wouldn't do. Because her daddy is a square old chap, he's the squarest man in town. And he's gonna buy us a house and lot for me and Bessie Brown. She's a pretty little dear and she lives uptown. Her daddy is a butcher and his name is Brown. Her beauty is of high renown and she's the girl for me. I took my gal to a dance one night, it was a social hop. We danced until the hour was late and the music had to stop. I took her to a restaurant, finest in the state. She said she wasn't hungry, but this is what she ate. A dozen raw and a plate of slaw, a chicken and a roast, apple sass and asparagus and hard-shelled crabs on toast. 2 big stews, tomatoes too, her appetite was immense. When she asked for pie, why I thought I'd die because I had but 50 cents. She's a pretty little dear and she lives uptown. Her daddy is a butcher and his name is Brown. Her beauty is of high renown and she's the girl for me. Her eyes are bright as diamonds and her teeth are as bright as pearls. You can bet your boot she's handsome and you know she's one of the girls. She's a pretty little dear and she lives uptown. Her daddy is a butcher and his name is Brown. Her beauty is of high renown. She's the girl for me.
Hey, okay, cool. What were those songs?
Billy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Billy
just,
boy and
you know how
pretty
there's
little deer.
Billy Boy and Pretty Little Deer. You know there's a light behind you that's light. It's lighting my hair.
Why don't you just turn that light off if it's bothering you so much?
Well,
I've
what
never
if you
seen
just
you
stay
so.
in front of
I
me?
can't. I'm trying to think about.
I've never been
music.
so upset about anything.
Yeah, I've
in
never
my
heard
life.
you like be so worried about a light.
But
I'm
see how
not,
it makes my
when
hair
have I
glow?
ever stayed in place? Well, then turn the light off.
Do you want to block it so that
No,
it
I don't want to be responsible for that. It's silly. Which light is it?
It's the hair light behind us.
Well, just turn it off.
That's alright.
Do you want to trade places? Then you can sit over here, and that way you can be responsible for not.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. You want to try that?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Whoa, do you smell smoke?
No.
I'm
Must be the
afraid I
light. Maybe
do.
the light is catching on fire.
I'm afraid I do. You want to try switching places? I wonder how the hair light looks on you. That's so weird. Uh. Oh, this is weird. What's that sound?
Just everything's freaking you
It
out. Why
is.
don't you just play a
Yeah, I
song?
know. I'm tripping.
It's weird.
The How are you gonna keep her if she don't wanna stay? You can't keep her 'cause she's gonna run away. She just said she's gonna stay no more. You just know let her go. She'll start crying and raise the sand. Let her you understand. She just said she's gonna stay no more. You just gotta let her go. She'll start walking, you start talking. She won't pay no mind. She'll start leaving, you start to grieving. No use to follow behind. Well, how you gonna keep her if she don't wanna stay? You can't keep her 'cause she's gone anyway. You done said she's gonna stay no more. You just got to let her go. How you gonna keep her if she don't wanna stay? You can't keep her 'cause she's gone anyway. She done said she's gonna stay no more. You just got to let her go. She'll start crying and raising the same. But you understand, she don't say she don't say no more. You just don't let her go. Start grieving, you start grieving. You won't follow no line. She'll start grieving, you'll start leaving. No use to follow behind. Well, how you gonna keep her if she don't wanna stay? You can't keep her 'cause she's gone anyway. You don't say she's gonna stay no more. You just want to let her go. You can't keep her if she don't wanna stay. How you gonna keep her if she's gone anyway? She done said she's gonna stay no more. You just well to let her go. She'll start crying and raising the same. Understand, understand. She done said she's gonna stay no more. You just well to let her go. You start walking, or you follow behind. You start grieving, she'll start leaving. No use to follow behind. Well, how you gonna keep her if she don't wanna stay? You can't keep her 'cause she's gone anyway. She done said she's gonna stay no more. You just well to let her go. You just well to let her go. Picking up his playing better, I think. You guys like this better? Let's take a vote. What do you think? How is it? I keep going like this. Just to make myself mad at myself.
Just be really careful. Don't hit my right hand. Like, be really careful.
I wouldn't.
Well, you could, because...
You're my right hand man.
Alright, just watch it. Because we're not used to playing this way.
No, it's
You're
very
gonna-
odd, isn't it?
Well, yeah, just be careful.
We can switch back whenever you want. should switch places in a ritualistic way. It should be like one song. It should be like a segment of our show where we switch places.
Well, I think we've done that enough for one show.
We should make a collage about it and display the collage. I definitely smell smoke. Don't you?
Well, it just smells like there's somebody burning leaves or something. Like, it doesn't smell like there's a fire in our apartment.
Yeah, I think it might be the wildfires.
Oh, that new couple next door, they're probably burning leaves.
It's odd though, because it just rained. Do other people in San Francisco smell smoke? I smell it really strongly.
Mississippi mud.
Mississippi mud. They're divided on this. Some people are saying they can't see your left hand. You want to scoot toward me?
I don't want to get too close because I don't want to. I want to be careful about hitting each other's guitars and hands.
How about what? Did we get a request for Red Lips Kiss My Blues Away yesterday?
I don't know.
I know we did. I don't worry when the blues come stealing. I know how to cure them right away. Anytime I get that lonesome feeling, I call up my sweetie and I say, Red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, kiss one night today. Any old time that you come cuddling near, ain't it so strange the way the blues disappear? Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss you come cuddling near. And it's so strange the way the blues just disappear. Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red blue lips kiss my blues away. All day long her telephone is ringing. Other boys have blues just like my own. All day long she hears those fellas singing. Every time she picks up the telephone, they're going red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, it's the night today. Any old time that you come cuddling near. Ain't it just so strange the way the blues just seem to disappear now? Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you let those red lips kiss my blues away. A dozen trips if you let those red lips kiss my blues away. I'm confused. Yeah, we're on the wrong sides because I wanted to see what would happen if we switch sides. Craig suggested it, I think, because I had the hair light. Now the hair light's on Craig. I had the hair light on my hair, and my hair was glowing on one side. And now Craig's glowing on one side. My hair was glowing on one side. And Craig kept going like this to expose the hair light. And so we switched sides. So that I'm really distracted because I strongly smell smoke, and I'm really worried. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. You play that sometimes, and I think it takes me a minute to realize it's not really what we're playing.
Yeah.
And it's not Christmas today.
Miss Alabama Jackson was a Miss, where are you going?
I don't
Oh, you're turning the light off now.
know.
Miss Alabama Jackson was a pretty gal, but she never went to church at all. She only laughed at poor old Parson Wise when round to save her soul he'd call. But Lord, when that new preacher hit the town last week, his winning smile had turned her head. And when he called for sinners on that fateful day, he'd walk up right to him and said, "Oh, Parson, won't you hold me? I feel religion come on. Take me in the river and wash my sins away. I can hear the choir singing, I love him more each day. I'm talking clear, but only Parson dear, I feel religion coming on." Sunday that new preacher preached a sermon about the many things that we gals want. He said you have to stay at home like my wife does and learn how to cook, and so once more. When he said wife, Miss Alabama jumped up quick. I'll wrestle her, she cried right out. And then the congregation laughed and hollered, shame on you. And someone in back had to shout, oh, parson, won't you hold me? I feel religion coming on. Oh, take me in the river and wash my sins away. I can hear the parson singing, I love him more each day. I'm talking clear, but only parson dear, I feel religion coming on. Oh, parson, won't you teach me about the way to go to heaven right this day? I feel religion coming on, indeed I do. Take me in the ocean, honey, cause I got a notion it'll take a lot to wash my sins away. I can hear the babies sing like parson in the sky, but all the gals are making eyes, so don't you look that way. I know I'm talking clear, but only parson dear, I feel religion coming on.
I love the way that light looks on Craig. That looks so good. Do you smell the smoke now?
Are you asking the people watching us?
I'm asking you, Craig.
No.
The people watching us
smelled like it smelled like somebody was burning leaves or something.
of the San Franciscans watching us, do you smell the smoke? It's so concerning, but the air is still wet. There's this misty rain until rice roni. Not one of our sponsors.
I think
so we
they're
can
making
say and do
rice
whatever we want.
roni. That's all you smell. They burnt it.
Jeez, I mean they must be
It's the
setting the box on fire.
yeah, that's part of the recipe. It's the Cajun version. Cajun cooking.
I'm so excited. I love the light on you. All right, whatever.
you're either like completely distraught or ecstatic about light. It's so funny. I agree, Harrison. The smoky taste of rice-a-roni can't be beat.
Hey Harrison, what do you think of the light on Craig? Do you like it? Harrison's the director of film. Oh, you love it. Great. I do too. Glad we agree. Shoot. I'm so blue, I don't know what to do. All day through, I'm pining just for you. I did wrong when I let you go away. Now I dream about you night and day. I'm unhappy and dissatisfied, but I'd be happy if I had you by my side. If I could be with you, I'd love you long. If I could be with you, I'd love you strong. I want you to know that I wouldn't go till I told you, honey, that I love you so. If I be with you an hour tonight, and when I'm free to do the things I like. I'm telling you, I'd be anything but blue if I could be with you. If I could be with you. Craig, how are you feeling about this side? Are you okay with it?
I don't know.
You don't care?
Last summer when my cousin from the country came to call, I had him come along with me to see a game of ball. The players wrangled as to whom the umpire should be, so I suggested that the team let Georgie referee, and Georgie did it. The crowd began to shout. A player ran to second base and Georgie said, "You're out." The player said he wasn't, and an argument took place. That evening 18 doctors came to stitch up Georgie's face. Last night, while we were all asleep, as quiet as a mouse, my mother woke my father and said, "There's burglars in the house." We held a hurried meeting, and I heard my father say, "Let Georgie go downstairs and chase those burglars right away." And Georgie did it. Oh, yes, indeed he did. With gun in hand, he went to find out where the burglars hid. The burglars saw him coming, but they didn't start to run. Instead, they stole his silk pajamas and then they stole his gun. Poor old Georgie. Last week we all went out to see a melodrama play. The first act showed us how the leading lady ran away, but the villain still pursued her, and he almost drove her wild, till in despair he shouted out, "Won't someone save my child?" And Georgie did it. It made the villain stop. He said, "Release her instantly, or I will call the cop." The villain said, "You rummy, this acting isn't real." And Georgie said, "Oh, pardon me, imagine how I feel." Inside a telegraphic office on St. Patrick's Day, a message was received to be delivered right away. 'Twas for the chief Hibernian, and they sent it COD, but someone had to take the message and collect the fee. And Georgie did it, but what an awful thing. The message that he had contained these words, "God save the king." The gang all drew shillelaghs, and Bill got white as starch, and someone kicked poor Georgie on the 17th of March.
Yeah. Well,
What's our last song gonna be?
that's about all we have.
No, we have time for one more.
You want to do, my God quit me and I don't know what to do.
Whatever you got.
When I tip out tonight, it's called.
Thank you very much for listening, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with more songs. If anybody is inclined and feels like tipping our little duo, thank you so much. We sincerely appreciate your tips, your requests. Tomorrow I'll make a little announcement when I have the information all in front of my face about a gig we have coming up on Saturday, 2 Saturdays coming, Saturday afternoons. That is free to attend if you're in the Bay Area. So more on that tomorrow. Thank you for listening.
Gee, I'm feeling that's it for tonight. Okay, we love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening.